So, you probably clicked on this video and you're like, what the heck? Who lets their child get tattooed at the age of 12? 12, okay, still a child. Well, I'll tell you who. My mama. Insert picture here. Yes, she's gorgeous, she's beautiful. But why would she let an underage kid get a tattoo? Okay, you ready for this? Background story. So, just picture this, right? Knowing me, I have a big family, right? So something's always happening. And the house we were living in at the time, we had extra room. Even though we had a big family, we had extra room. Believe that. If you come from big families, you're like, the heck? Where is that extra room coming from? Well, in the house that we were staying in, we actually had a garage that we didn't need. We didn't use it for anything. We had very few things because all of our stuff was in the main house. So we didn't really need the garage. So my mom's like, well, maybe I can make a few extra bucks and take someone in. They can live in the garage, separate area. They're not gonna be around my kids and stuff. And she's a very smart woman, believe it or not. She's very smart. She knows what she's doing. She keeps her kids safe. She's very responsible. So, yeah, responsible title. I got it. I get it. You don't understand. Just listen. So the person we end up taking in ends up being a tattoo artist. And my mom knew him prior to it. She met him before. She was friendly with him, and they needed a place to stay, him and his girlfriend, I think it was. They needed a place to stay, and so they ended up staying in our garage. They were living there, they were paying what they can, obviously they were saving up to find a place to move into, so, they didn't have much money. So one of the things was that, for them staying there, he was gonna, tattoo my mom. It's not really a deal that they made right away. It's kind of since you're living here, do you feel like, giving me some new ink? So she got a tattoo. I'm not going to tell you where, I'm not going to tell you what, but she got a tattoo. And me and my brothers were like, that's kind of cool. It's, they wanted to try it out. They wanted to see how it feels to get a tattoo. And of course, I wanted to too, but 12, at the time I was 12, so that's not gonna happen. So my brother actually wanted to get a real tattoo, but she didn't let him get it, so we all got ones without ink. So my brother, he got a really big one on his arm, and I think it was a skull or something. I'm not exactly sure what it was, but it was out ink, and it was with just a plain ordinary needle, clean, sterilized, all that. It's basically what they did when you get a normal tattoo, what they do when you get a normal tattoo, but without ink. I'm putting that in there, without ink. So it just left a scar or whatever. So he got a huge skull right down his arm, and then my other brother's like, cool, I want to try that as well. So he got his initials on his arm, and he got D and J, and it was really bloody, and then it scarred up. And I'm like, you know what, I kind of want to try that too. And so he was like, it's up to your mom, you need your mother's permission, you're 12 years old. But at 12, I guess I was I didn't seem like I was 12 because I was much older, I act much older, and I guess I looked more mature and stuff, so I kind of I could pull off being 16 or something like that at 12. But I still had a baby face. I mean, you can still tell that I'm young. So I begged my mom, and she ended up letting me get one right here on my arm, and it was a small flower. And if I were to I have a shirt on underneath. If I were to take this off and show you, you're not going to see it. I've tried. I can find it on myself, but every time I try to show someone, it's it won't appear. It's just a little flower. It's maybe like it's just like a circle with like 5 petals. It's a normal basic flower, and I could see it for the longest time, and I could still find it now, but I just want to be able to show you guys. But the whole like thing of the story, just telling you guys, is like, obviously by this title you can tell my life was a bit eventful. It's not, you know, I can blame it on the big family, I can blame it on the fact that I moved, I can blame it on the people that I've met, but still, it's like, it's my life, and I'm sharing it. So that's just a little story. If I can ever draw it out or something, I'll like insert a picture of it or whatever, or just like doodle on the screen, unless I already did that, and just basically show you what it looked like. But it was just a normal little like daisy kind of a doodle or whatever. I don't know, I have to ask my brothers if they can still see theirs, because like it just scarred up. He didn't really use a big needle, he used a really fine needle, like one of the smallest ones he had to do it. So it's really small, and it was years ago, like 6 years ago. So it's pretty much gone. But like I said, I can find it on myself still, but I've been to the beach multiple times, and I've like gotten a tan, and it's kind of like invisible anymore. You'll barely see it if you like, I mean, yeah. So that's my story time. That's my story. Tattooed at the age of 12. Hope you enjoyed. There's gonna be much more story times. I just have to find the right time to do them and actually figure out what I'm gonna say, because some of these story times have a lot going on to them, and yeah, if I don't word it properly, it's gonna seem really bad, and it's gonna make me look bad and make others look bad, and I'm not trying to do that. So hope you liked it. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. My social media will be right after this clip. Okay, love you guys.